Hey, what's up, peeps? Thought I'd take you through a quick team builder before my match today. Um, so we got a tough matchup this week. Can't even lie, against the Indiana Tracers and their coach Frostlass. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been planning all week for this, but it's definitely gonna be a hard match for us to battle back through. Just because there's a couple of threats on his team that really tear through me. It's no surprise that I'm considered the underdog this week, to be honest. But I've put together the best shot that I think I have against my opponent. And I know we are bringing some heat this week. I'm sure you can already see this wonderful Musharna set we have. So we're running max defense. And basically, we're running the weakness policy because he has 3 knockoff users, to my knowledge, on his team. So knockoff might be a really good move. He might go 4 against Musharna. But with max defense, we're going to eat that for days. We pop the weakness policy. You see we're also running moves like Curse to to lower our speed and get our attack set up. But we're running this Trick Room support set. And basically this is all about getting our new member Delmise set up. So hopefully we eat a super effective move from anything. We can live something from the Heracross. I know Leafeon's probably going to pack X Scissor and maybe knock off. The Whimsicott can knock off if he runs that just for a little tech support type deal. But if we can get this thing set up either with Curse or Weakness Policy, we can set up the Trick Room and then do a fast baton pass into our new member Delmise. And for either situation, whether we have Curse or not, we should be the fastest thing on the field because I am packing the room service, as well as just, a pretty standard 4-move set. Pretty much everything here, I pretty much can touch everything on his team with this. With these specific IVs, we actually will outspeed the Delmise as long as he's not packing speed, which I really doubt he will because that thing is slow as heck. Packing a little speed so we can get some hit off that if we need to outside of Trick Room. But with the room service, which I didn't even know about this item. I had to learn about this item this week. But it drops my speed 1 stage in Trick Room, so when we go into Trick Room, my speed will go down, even if I don't have a Curse from Musharna, and then I should be faster than everything on his team, barring the Bronzong. But to be honest, Bronzong does not really touch Delmise, so I'm not really 100% worried. I mean, the worst thing he could do is maybe Toxic or something like that. But that's our first win condition right there, is really to hopefully have Musharna set up in front of the Bronzong, the Gastrodon, or take a super effective hit from Leafeon, take a super effective hit from Heracross, and then pass into the Delmise and just go in. That's really the plan. So I'm planning to at least have 3 turns where I can just come in and click buttons. Next up, we have our Hitmontop. Traded this from the Savannah Sharpedos for this week, and I think this is really going to help us deal with his Heracross. Before this, that Heracross, I really had no answers for it, to be honest. Like, I had a couple answers, but in playtesting it proved that if he brings a Scarf Heracross, it pretty much eats my team for lunch. But Hitmontop is good because it has Intimidate. I'm running max defense on this as well to take hits from it. Unless he Dynamaxes on this thing, there shouldn't be a way to hit KO it for him. But my plan basically is to, if he Dynamaxes with Heracross, I will do some double shenanigans between Hitmontop and Gigalith. And hopefully we can stall that man out. Lower his attack. I don't care so much if he gets speed, but if he gets attack and starts tearing through my team, that is a problem. And we're also running the Aerial Ace specifically for that. If he does not Dynamax it, Aerial Ace just kills it, like straight out. Next up, we have our Sawk. This thing is not going to do... I don't really see Sawk doing much work this week, but I am bringing a Choice Scarf variant this week, just so we can outspeed a lot more threats on his team, like Ninetales. And fun fact, if he brings Fire Tails with no HP or defense investment, Choice Scarf, Adamant, Earthquake actually kills, like 100% of the time. So it is like 102% minimum. But I'm really planning on leading with this Sawk. I think it's going to do some work, especially against the weather prediction. And it should be pretty good. It should be pretty good. Next up, we have the Gigalith. So my plan with Gigalith is just a special wall. I really don't have much that can take a Draco Meteor from Dragalge. So we're of course just going to take advantage of that sand with max Spadef to hopefully eat hits from it. But the main reason Gigalith is really here is to switch in on Ninetales. I'm always a safe switch in on Ninetales. There's no reason to not switch in on Ninetales. And then we have Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Superpower, and Stealth Rock. You know, Stealth Rock for that. You know, if we can get rocks up on the field, that would be nice to break any potential focus sashes. But it's not going to be my top priority this week. And then we have Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Superpower just to get chip on things that might switch into Gigalith, like the Heracross or Leafeon, whatever may have you. So this thing, I don't really care if it gets burned, I don't care if it gets poisoned, I don't care if it gets put to sleep. The main reason I need this thing on the team is to cancel out his weather, because we all know Veils are going to be a problem this week, and to be honest, Sun is just as much dangerous, because that Leafeon in the Sun is a big problem for my team. It outspeeds everything I have, and there's not much I can do about it once he's wearing me down. Alright, and then finally, our last little ace in the hole here, our second win condition, you might say, is our G-Max Inteleon. This is going to be the first week that we're going to run the crit set, and literally, if I can get this thing set up, Focus Energy and then Gigantamax, this thing cannot be stopped. If he runs the Ice Ninetales, he just does not stop this thing, as far as I know, because with the Hydro Snipe crit, we destroy everything on his team. Gastrodon can't live it with Storm Drain because of Hydro Snipe's built-in Mold Breaker ability, and yeah, this thing can really put in some work. Unfortunately, he does have a way to stop it. If he brings Sun, which I really do predict him to bring Sun. If he doesn't, I really think that's a win for us. A small win, at least. And I'm going to look like a fool if we end up losing because of that. But it's fine, because this thing's setup is really good. But if he brings Sun, he can send Ninetales out to die, but it sets up Sun, and then Leafeon can come in, and it does, I think, 75% max. I think is what I count for a Life Orb Flareon. I mean, not Flareon, Leafeon. Life Orb, Leafeon, and Sun. That thing boosts up to insane speeds, somewhere in the 600 range. So obviously, the Sun is going to be a problem. And we're running the G-Max because obviously I could counter the Leafeon with the Geyser, but then I am kind of afraid of being walled by Gastrodon, or Gastrodon switching in on with the Storm Drain, because then it can soak up the Max Geyser with the Storm Drain and potentially waste a turn. But you guys, I don't really know how this battle's going to go. It could really go either way, to be honest. I came up with the Trick Room set sort of last minute, and I'm hoping it can put in work, especially with our newest member, Delmise. But to be honest, these two members right here, the Hitmontop and the Delmise, I'm really counting on them to put in a lot of work. And yeah, so I'll probably have the video up late tonight. I know a lot of you guys are PST, so it's not too late for you guys, but it's going to be pretty late for me, especially since me and my opponent are both EST. So hopefully I'll get that good TPL content for you guys, win or lose, and just hope my opponent has fun, because I know I will. Alright, you guys, catch you later.